this on the replay. If we're no longer live, there's timestamps in the comments. Check them out. Got a minute and a half to get up in here. All right, we got about 30 more seconds. If y'all are here, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't be shy. Don't be shy, friend. Alrighty, what's up, gang? It's your girl Sid from Savvy Sentience, and welcome to tonight's very special Halloween reading, where we're going to be retrieving messages from our ancestors, from those that we have lost. If you all are new here, hello and welcome. If you are not, welcome back. Please make sure that y'all do the things like share and subscribe if you have not already. If you guys would like a personal reading, you can book at SavvySentient.com, and that is the only place that you can book. Okay? I'll never be in the comments soliciting readings from you. That's scammer behavior, and I don't do that. You should go with the reader that spirit, your ancestors guide you to. No one should ever be talking to you in the comments trying to get you to get a reading. Report that person if they do. All right? If you all have a spooky story or spiritual occurrence that has happened to you in your life and you would like more clarity on it, if you would like it dissected here on the channel, go ahead and send it to me at savvysentient@gmail.com. You can send it in a voice note, a video, TikTok, whatever format. You can send via email, okay? Yeah, so you can do that. Is that everything? Gratitude donations, those of you all who send super thanks, super chats, super likes, all of those things, and Cash App donations, gratitude to you. Thank you all so much for that. May that be returned to you tenfold, 100-fold, 1,000-fold, and may my ancestors make it so. Ashe. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this reading. There's not going to be any astrology or any of that today. I'm just straightening up this table a little bit. But what we're going to do today is we're going to tap in. I'm great, Devon. How you doing? We're going to tap in with our ancestors, with our spirits, specifically our ancestors, those that we have lost, to see what messages come through. So I am going to be using my cards, but I'm also going to be using my psychic abilities. For those of you all who don't know, I am a medium. Thank you, boo. I am a medium. I do channel spirits. I am an invocative medium. So what this means is that I allow spirits to come. Pause. I allow spirits to use my body to communicate with whoever they need to communicate with. Put not so cutely, this is possession. Now, I am going to be trying to hold off any possessions in this reading, just because I know that everyone may not be ready for that. It's a little intense to see, to actually experience, and it's just a little too hot for TV, you know, a little too much for YouTube, even though I have done it on YouTube before. But I will be allowing them to use my senses to communicate with y'all. So let's go ahead and get into it. Just wanted to communicate that to you so that if it does happen, if I cannot hold somebody off, because sometimes the spirits are very strong, that you're not creeped the fuck out, okay? Thank you for the super chat, booby. So what I want you all to do right now is to focus on a message. Focus on something that you want to know about, some type of messaging that you would like to receive from a specific loved one that you all have lost, okay? And we're going to see if these messages are conveyed in this reading, okay? So we're going to be using the beloved dead, because obviously, why wouldn't we? We're going to be using the beloved dead, if I can find it. Sorry, y'all. And we're going to be using the zombie tarot as well, because all the cards in this reading are going to be death-based cards, just to better tap into the energy of those who have gone. All right, so we're going to pull 3 ancestors first. Let's clear the energy. I have my candles lit on all of my altars. Okay, so my spirits are in the building, and they can help bring your spirits in the building. All right. Let's pedir sunset. Muy bien, pour avec comme les tegman pour continuer. Tant pour elle qu'on voit devine pour nous pense pour un problème avant my collective non pas fait bon-même pas fait confiance à qui on pense sans connaissance mais remercie Benedict. Merci beaucoup. May I have 3 cards representing 3 ancestors that would like to communicate with their loved ones here in this reading, those who are here and those who will see the reading later. The very first card that came out is Ancestry, as we're asking ancestors for messages. The second card that comes out is called Tribe. So again, family. And what's the last one? Labor. Okay. Somebody at the bottom of the deck is the chicken card. So I'm going to just leave that face up in case it becomes relevant at some point in this reading. And for each pile spirit, what is the overall energy that each card would like to display? Ancestry would like to talk about the 6 of Cups. Tribe would like to talk about We got 2 cards. Oh, wow. Okay, the Magician in reverse and the Ace of Cups. And labor would like to speak about. Labor would like to speak about. Period. So we're going to start with Ancestry and the 6 of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Empress. So I feel like all of these spirits collectively really care a lot about seeing you thrive, seeing you become very affluent, seeing you have all of your needs met, have everything that you need always. And I feel like they do, what they have to do to make sure that that is so for you. All right, so we're going to start here with the Ancestry card. All right. So the message of the Ancestry card says, walking, I'm listening to a deeper way. Suddenly all my ancestors are behind me. Be still, they say. Watch and listen. You are the result of the love of thousands. That is the quote by Linda Hogan. It says, who and what are we? By mass, we're a lot of oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, and nitrogen. Big bags of mostly water, gently incorporated with some proteins, DNA, and then the piece de resistance, ancestors. Thereby the grace or disgrace of your forebearers go you. Your parents, their parents, their parents, and so on. From the known to the dark unknown, ancestors nestled in the folds of time immemorial. Happy or sad, these are sacred stories. While it's one thing to inherit green eyes and aquiline nose, it's quite another to be possessed of an inauthentic and learned way of thinking, feeling, acting, or decision making. When growing up, in order to belong and survive within a family, social group, or culture, and to be loved and accepted, we begin to internalize the tribe's norms. As a child who requires security, stability, and safety, it makes good sense to adapt who we are and our own innate desires, ideals, values, to please and appease. Yet inevitably, as adults, some of these patterns can wreak havoc on your happiness and evolution. Where does the past stop and you begin? And yet, we also often neglect to connect our strengths and more remarkable survival traits to our ancestors. Did we think we just got them for free? The beloved dead of Ancestry is a powerful and loving message that there's one, if not many loved ones, in spirit who are stepping forward to help you remember that you are unique, beautiful, and ultimately free. You no longer have to be dutiful to relationships, experiences, reactions, or choices that cause intrapsychic conflict. Work with this supportive energy to bring yourself back into soul alignment. You can help heal those ancestors who are deprived of similar freedom of choice simply by honoring yours. Okay, so they're speaking to you about your freedom of choice and feeling like you have to kind of do whatever other people want you to do, even though you are autonomous. The Six of Cups energy speaks about the past as well. So this is about nostalgia. This is about happy memories. This is, in this sense, the way that I feel. They want you to reflect upon childhood, and I feel like that's really interesting because the card that shows up for Ancestry is a child with the ancestors' hands on each shoulder. So I kind of feel like they're wanting you to adopt that childlike freedom that you had as an adult. Okay, so they're saying like before certain rules and regulations were inflicted upon you, before certain ways of doing things, before your ancestors, not your ancestors, but like your parents instilled, even like, I don't know why specifically I'm getting religion. Before, okay, before you were religious, you had your own beliefs. Before you were ever walked into a place of worship, as in, not an infant, but as a child, before you were, I don't know why I'm getting the word broken. Happy Halloween. I don't know why I'm getting the word broken, but I'm getting broken in a sense of not like broken hearted, or like I'm getting broken as in, this is so specific. I don't even want to say it. Do y'all know the term buck breaking? So the way that I'm getting it is, I'm getting it in reference to slavery. Obviously, that doesn't, it's not a reference that everyone will identify with. So I'm sugarcoating it in a way like thinking of wild horses. When you were a child, you were a wild horse. Before you were ever introduced to a system of belief, before they said that, like, this is what you believe and this is what we do from here on out, before that point, as a child, you had your own beliefs, and it may have been make-believe, it may have been an imaginatory or imaginative world, or something that you believe to be of your imagination. But I'm getting the energy that that is real. Like the things that you imagined as a child, the beliefs that you had as a child before certain doctrine was forced on you, was actually the truth of who you are. It is what you believed. It's just so hard to put into words because it's so intangible. But like, I understand what spirit is saying, but it's hard to communicate it to you. And I hope that you all are understanding what I'm saying. That your imagination was not imaginary as a child. Does that make sense? Okay, one thing that I'm understanding, just things that I picked up along my spiritual path. The dream world, the world of imagination, are other dimensions. There are places that you can go. There are places that you can experience. It's like spirit is trying to call you back to a non-physical place. And I feel like when you were in that non-physical place, you had a vast understanding of the spiritual world. What they're showing me right now is a little child sitting Indian style on what looks like nothing, like just floating in the air. And like everything around is like the cosmos. It's stars, it's planets, it's just so many. It's really fucking cool, actually. But they're showing me that, like, that's what you were, that's what you knew. You understood that the universe was infinite. And they're like wanting you to tap back in to what you knew before you were forced, before you were broken and made to believe something else. Tell me more about this, spirit. Hello. Oh gosh. Okay. So what they threw out was the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So 88 may be significant to you. You may have been seeing repeating eight cycles. Not cycles, repeating eight numbers, but this does represent cycles. And they're saying that the imprisonment of your mind is what's stopping your progress. Being stuck in belief systems that are not true, being stuck in doctrine, being indoctrinated is what's preventing you from taking off, what's preventing you from taking flight, from growing, from ascending. Okay? So they really want you to go back to a place. I don't know why I'm hearing home from the Wiz right now. When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing. That's the only part I really know. But y'all know that song from the Wiz. When I think of home, I think of a place. With that, I'm getting that this is not home. Some of you all may feel like Earth is not home. You may not resonate with this ghetto ass life that we have to live here. But like you feel out of place here. It's really giving starseed energy. But there's this feeling of resistance that you have. It's like you know that this place is not real. It's giving real like Matrix energy. Like you know this place is not real, but I don't know if it's fear that's stopping you from breaking out of it. Like you feel a pull to something. Okay, I'm seeing a person and there's an energy that's being pulled out of their stomach, like out of their solar plexus. I'm seeing it be pulled through a wall, but when your physical body gets to the wall, it's like you hit it, like you stop yourself with the hands. So it's like this energy is trying to pull you out, but your physical body is stopping you. Some of you all astral travel, or you have the ability to. I think that's what this is about. Some of you all astral travel. Oh, wow. I didn't know that, Divine. So some of you have the ability to astral travel, but you don't do it. You're limited or blocked by something in your mind. I kind of feel like it's just like disbelief that it's possible, or disbelief that, like, even if you believe it's possible, you just don't think that you can do it. And I feel like this is some type of confirmation letting you know that you can. And I actually feel like you already have. You just didn't realize what was happening. I feel like whatever this was, you discarded it as a dream. Like that was a weird dream. That was a super realistic dream. And they're trying to tell you that not only was it not a dream, that this was something that you did all the time as a child. I'm getting that your imagination, it was more vivid than most children. And again, it's because it was not imagination. Like you, when you were a child, you really went to places. But you were not limited by doctrine. So when you went to sleep, you was really outside. Like you was really gone. Like I don't know why they're showing me like dragon tails. But maybe you went to places like that. Like you've seen things that are not like Astral travels took you to places that were not even just like human worlds. You seen like other shit. I'm seeing mermaids. I'm seeing dragons. Some type of beast that flies in the sky like this. Some kind of animal that flies in the sky like that. Maybe that's a dragon too. I'm feeling like a pressure. Some of you all feel like in the 3D, like where we live now, you feel like the walls are closing in. Like you're feeling like a need to escape this. And you have a knowing, you have an inner knowing that you actually can. But you just always get stopped. Tell me more. Ace of Swords. So there's going to be some type of breakthrough, some type of success. You're going to gain some type of clarity about how to go back. How to go back there. Tell me how. Where does this clarity come from, Spirit? Does this make sense? I know this message is kind of like far out, but I'm literally channeling this. This is what they're telling me. Nine of Swords, Four of Swords. Y'all have to let go of, y'all are not relaxing enough. When you all go to sleep, y'all are not going to sleep. Y'all are worrying about worldly things, worrying about bills. Understandably so, because like I said, being here is very ghetto, and it's a lot of bullshit that we got to deal with. But you all are not relaxing enough. Your mind is running too much when you're supposed to be asleep, and you can never quite relax enough to fall into like REM sleep, or like y'all never, when you're in the in-between, that's the place, that's what I call it. I don't know if you all identify with the in-between, but it's when you're not quite asleep, you still have consciousness, your eyes are closed, you're falling asleep, but you're not quite asleep. Like you can still hear what's going on around you if things are going on around you. But in the in-between, that's where it's very easy for spirit to, you're going to get blocked. That's where it's very easy for spirit to reach you. That's where it's really easy for ancestors and other spirits to reach you. And I feel like whatever you all have going on in your waking life, the stresses and all of that y'all have going on, it bothers you so much to the point that when you're supposed to be in the in-between, you can't be there. Oh, that's so ghetto. You have to, so what they're saying is you have to find a way to release all the things that you're worrying about. It feels like maybe very specifically it's money or saving money, but there's something that you're holding on to, or you're holding on to very specific and worrying thoughts. And it's because of those thoughts that you can't get to the state that you need to be in. So you can't travel like you need to. I'm hearing vacation in a sense of, not that you need to take one, but you probably do. If you were able to get to this place, things would feel a lot lighter for you, because it would be like you're taking a vacation every night. You're taking a vacation to these other worlds. And you wouldn't, they just said, and you wouldn't feel so human. Because you're not human and you know it, but we're all here. We all allegedly signed up for this bullshit. I don't remember. But we all allegedly signed up for this bullshit. And you are not human. And the reason why you feel so restricted and feel so human is because you have this mental block that's preventing you from being able to go to these other worlds and these places where you belong. Tell me a little bit more about the Nine of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Two of Wands in reverse. There's indecision, a choice that you're not making. The Two of Wands can represent taking the road less traveled. Maybe some of you all keep on doing the same thing. They definitely pulled a bait and switch on our asses. But there's a path that you're supposed to be taking, which is the road less traveled, but you keep on doing the same thing. Or I feel like you keep on playing it safe. I feel like some of you all might even be falling into fear. Like, I feel like you very much believe in all of this. You very much know it's real. But I feel like the indoctrination has you convinced that if you try this, if you lean into this, somebody's here. If you try this, if you lean into this, that you'll get stuck there, or there's some type of fear around traveling. And I think that just comes from, being in the spiritual community. We hear a lot of shit about maybe your body getting snatched if you leave it and all kind of stuff like that. So I feel like for some of you all who do truly believe in this, you have a fear in trying it because you think that you're going to lose your body or get stuck in the astral or something like that. But when you were a kid, you did this shit all the time. You did it all the time. And I kind of feel like the worry in itself is what's preventing you from being able to do it. Somebody's here. I feel them on me, but I don't know what they want. I'm trying to see if they'll tell me anything. I don't want to be mounted. You can use my mind. You can give me downloads. It's a pressure on my... Some of you all may feel a hand like pressing down on your shoulder from time to time. You all may feel like physical nurturing from what appears to be nobody. I feel like they're doing this to let me know, like, it's safe. It's safe to travel. They said you are now free to move about the cabin. Yeah, that's funny. Because they're there. Like, you're not going to be lost or left or slip into the astral never to be seen again. Where you're going or the places that you go is safe. Because they're there. Okay, any last messages for this row? Hierophant, this is leveling up. That's the counterpart to the High Priestess. So some of you all, I'm hearing bigger than the doctrine. Y'all are ascending fast into who you are spiritually. You all are high priests and priestesses. Taurus, Cancer, Capricorn, Hierophant, Chariot. Y'all are ascending. Okay, so the three cards that came out is like your advice is the Hierophant and the Chariot, which are major arcanas. And then we have the Four of Pentacles, which is a lower arcana. And what I'm getting from this is, like I said, you all are priests and priestesses. You all have very high levels of like spiritual rank. You all have very high spiritual power. And it's given an energy of like worrying about traveling is beneath you. Like maybe someone who wasn't as advanced, maybe someone who didn't have the skill, maybe someone who didn't have the spiritual rank should have something to worry about. But you have a certain will. You have certain abilities. And it's almost like they're kind of tickled or like, I'm getting the word minuscule. Like they're like, you shouldn't be worried about such minuscule things. You shouldn't be worried about getting stuck in the astral. You shouldn't be worrying about whatever you're worrying about that's preventing you from doing this. Some of you all may not realize who you are spiritually. You don't realize your spiritual rank. Maybe in the 3D world, you're only getting into your spiritual journey. But who you are in the higher realms, you're a big deal. You've been a big deal. In every lifetime before, you were that guy, that girl, or that non-binary energy. Take it as it resonates. So your ancestors are very confused, like why you're tripping. Some of you all come from a line of priestesses and priests who are like that boy, that girl. And so they're really confused why you're allowing yourself to get stuck in this place. It would be, that's such a crazy reference. It would be the equivalent of Black Panther being afraid to leave Shuri's little studio. Like, yeah, I might tiptoe out into Wakanda, but leave Wakanda? Nah. Who knows what's out there? Who knows what's outside of Wakanda? Like, that's the kind of energy that you have, but bitch, you're the Black Panther. Like, what are you talking about? You're him, you're them. Like, what are you talking about? Like, that's the kind of energy that they're giving me. So, y'all are worrying about minuscule things like you're not a high priest or high priestess. Like, you don't have very high spiritual rank. Like, you don't come from a long line of ancestors who are like that. Like, they're very confused by you. And so they're trying to make you remember who you are. Because you didn't forget. Okay, because you didn't forget. All right, so let's get into the second ancestral message. Thank you for that, Spirit. All the spirits who joined for that message. Okay, and so your first message was the Ancestry, and Ancestry spoke about tribe. The second card that came out was tribe. Okay, so let's see where this is taking us. But I do kind of feel like we might be going back to some of you all's ancestral roots as far as indigenous energy. You're very welcome. So whether that is indigenous American, indigenous African, indigenous Asian, wherever you come from, I feel like we might be tapping into that energy There's this freaking gnat in here, old monitoring ass spirit. And like, I don't know why this is the area that you want to be in, little gnat, because it's really giving a monitor spirit. And I don't like to kill animals, because if you're just a little gnat, then you're just a little gnat. But be a gnat over there. But I'm not going to smash gnat guts all over my table either. But who are you? And what you want? And who sent you? I'm going to send you back smash, my boy. You better back up. All right. Okay, Australia. Indigenous Australian. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into tribe. This is your card, and it's looking like it's a gang. These are all females as well. So this may have to do with your matrilineal side, your matriarchal side. Tribe addresses your basic human need for connection, support, and belonging. At its core, this card denotes a group dynamic over individual relationship. Its core essence is the ancestral line, family, friends, community, and culture. It asks, who do you consider your tribe? Where do you feel yourself safe, protected, loved, and understood? And with whom? And why? Who has your back? If you have a dependable significant other, the beloved dead of tribe asks if you're finding enough time and opportunity to spend with your other peeps. When's the last time you went out and laughed until you cried, or cried until you laughed? It's important to remember who you are outside of the context of your relationship. One person can't be everything, and your tribe is waiting to listen, share, advise, even provide unbridled stupidity on command. When describing an individual or loved one, tribe indicates someone who is known and belongs to your close family, social, or even work group. Additionally, this card could be referring to the existence of a trait, behavior, familial pattern that you are predisposed to repeat. Are your cards guiding you to a way to heal this for both you and your ancestors in your lifetime? The beloved dead of tribe invites you to consider the long line of ancestors who stand behind you, each bringing their unique narratives to the mix. This might be an ideal time to pull some more cards to get to know them better. They may very well hold answers that help enlighten you about your many inherited strengths and resources that hail from a long ago tribe. Okay, so when I first pulled these cards, I already got the message once I seen the tarot, and that just kind of just drove home the message that I got. Okay, 1144 heard. So the tribe card came out with the Magician in the reverse. So the Magician in the reverse is very manipulative, maybe wasteful of the resources available to them, maybe taking advantage in a negative way of resources at their disposal. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So with the tribe energy and spirit, I'm opening up to your channel now. Any spirits that would like to come forth with messages for the collective, any ancestors in reference to this message, come forth. It's that pinch on the back of my neck again. So some of you all have people very, very close to you that you consider tribe that are not. And this is why there was that barrage of questions in that passage. Because some people are close to you based on what you can do for them and how they can take advantage of you. I'm getting this energy with the Ace of Cups. It speaks about overflow. Like you are the cup and everything in the cup is yours. And what overflows should belong to everyone else. And what I'm getting from this is not that you're the type of person that depletes yourself. I do feel like a lot of you all do put yourself first, but that there are people around you who, instead of just receiving some of the overflow, they try to take all of it. They may try to monopolize your time, your energy, whatever energy you don't have, whatever energy you have for anything else outside of yourself, they try to make sure that it's all theirs. They may take advantage of any resources that you have. And this is like time, money, information, whatever. But Spirit is doing this to my eyebrow. Like there is this one, it's given a masculine spirit who is with you all. And there's someone who comes around you who they do not like. They are watching this person very hard. And I don't know if there's anything specific that this person has done or if it's just the energy that they carry. Maybe they haven't done anything yet, but it's like this masculine energy does not trust this person. Anything, I'm seeing this person like walking around your living room talking to you. And this masculine energy is like not too far behind them, like very close to them, watching them, standing next to you, and then following, like wherever this person walks, this ancestor is like following them with their head. They don't like the things that they say, like the way that they talk. I don't know if it's specifically the things that they say. I don't think it is. I think it's the air in which they talk about things. I'm hearing self-important. This is a person who always tries to make everything about them. This person centers themselves. Give me an example, Spirit. If you had like some type of let's say you came in and you were like, I'm about to be in this play. I'm so excited. I got this role of Angela. Angela's the role I've been wanting forever. Then, like, you might show them the script. And then suddenly they're over here like reading the role of Angela and they're like getting really into it and acting as though they just got the role for Angela. Like they're practicing or some shit. And they may not even be into acting. They might even, like, that might even be, might not even be their jam, but it's like they're refocusing all the energy on them. So, like, if someone was to walk into the room, they would think that they just got the role of Angela and was telling you about it, and you're just there being supportive. I'm hearing copy and paste. This is somebody who may want to be like you or be you. Let's pull some cards about this. This person may want to be you. Tell me about this, Spirit. The Moon card. The Moon card is about secrecy. It's about things that they are doing beneath the surface. So, like, in their mind, they do want to be you. Like, I'm hearing Slim Shady now. walk, talk, and act like me and just might be the next best thing, but not quite me. Like, what? Yeah, this person is like, wants to be a clone of you. And that's that this masculine ancestor is not here for them at all. I heard go find yourself. Tell me more. Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Oh gosh. Okay. Look at this card, y'all. Can y'all see? It's a man and he has a zombie on a chain. This person attaches to you, like leashes onto you to always know what you're doing. Like they're trying to attach to the hip at you, copy and paste so they can watch you, study you. Two of Pentacles is an energy of adaptation as well, like adaptability. So this person may be trying to adapt to your life. I'm hearing acclimate. Because they like what you have. Ten of Pentacles. Whoever this person is, they may be someone who didn't have the best upbringing, who maybe didn't have a steady home, who maybe didn't get to have like the nicer things, really suffered from lack in their childhood. And as an adult, they latch on to people who have a lifestyle that they wish to live. So you've invited them over your house, they see how you're living, and they always want to come over. They always want to be around you. They see what kind of car you have. If y'all go out, they always want to take your car instead of theirs. They want to have the appearance of luxury. And they're hanging around you to see how they can get like you. Tell me more. Some of them may have adopted themselves into your family. You may not have, okay, this is the kind of person who when you meet them, they're automatically your best friend. Not because you felt the vibe and was like, I fuck with this person, but because they gravitated towards you and was like, bestie, like, and you're like, we don't even know each other like that, but I guess, like, you might have just went with the flow, but this person just latched onto you, and it was fast. They're showing me the Hermit card now. I have the Hermit card in my hand. And like, you may be the type of person who just really likes your alone time. You like to be isolated. You like to chill and be at home. But you see there's zombies in the back, like creeping through the cracks, looking through, like seeing you enjoy your life. So they're not even giving me like the messages in terms of what these cards mean so much as they're using the pictures to show me what type of time this person is on. I heard camera. I hope they don't have a camera in your house. That's fucking weird. But it does give like spy kind of energy. Like this person's spies on you. Tell me more about this. The Strength card. When this card comes out, it's my hole in the head card. So like you need this person like you need a hole in the head. But I'm also getting like put down the zombie. Y'all need to cut this person off. The only way to kill a zombie is to put a hole in the head, right? This person, yeah, Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You got to walk away from them. Eight of Cups is about, the Eight of Cups is about walking away from what doesn't serve you. So whoever this person is, this is not somebody you need around you. I don't feel like you're as bothered by them as your ancestors are, because I don't think that it has gotten to a point yet where you see just how like off kilter they are, or how crazy they can be. Yeah, underneath the Eight of Cups card is a Temperance card. So I feel like Spirit is saying like this is somebody that you got to walk away from, but you have to be strategic. You have to do it in a balanced way, because if you just be like, yo, cutting you off, don't come around no more, that's just going to amp them up. That's going to make them want to be around you even more. That's going to make them want to attach to you even more. This is somebody who that's crazy. This is somebody who you would have to, if y'all were to fall out, you would have to make it seem like it was something that you did to them. You would have to make it seem like you were jealous of them, even though that's not the truth. But it would have to be like, because they have such an inflated ego that like it has to be that way, or you would have to just quietly disappear from their life, talk to them less and less. Like the way you would have to leave would be very strategic, because if you just dipped, it would just make them want to fuck with you even more. Hi, Mario. So any last messages for this one? Y'all have to cut this person off, and you have to do it. I feel like Spirit's trying to get you to do it before you even have to experience their weirdo behavior, like the weird shit that they be on. Because you might not see it quite yet, but this person, like, this is just tip of the iceberg. I heard competition just now. It might be a silent competition that they're in with you. It's weird. Like, how can you compete with me but also be trying to adopt my life? Clearly, there's no competition because you want what I have. So how are we competing? So weird. Your advice is to just focus forward. Keep your eyes on your goals. Continue to explore. Do what is in alignment with you. In spite of the fact that this person here has like a hidden motive or a hidden agenda. Don't be short-sighted. I feel like this person is a distraction. This person would, if you allowed them to continue to stick around, they would start doing things to distract you. So like going back to the whole play thing, like you get in the lead in a play type example. As you got more and more into like studying for the role and like really getting excited for the day to show up, this kind of person would call you with emergencies while you're trying to study for your role. Emergencies, not real ones. Emergencies. This is the kind of person you've been trying to get out for a little while. Yeah, this is the kind of person who, when they see that you're trying to get some type of progress, they're always going to find a way to distract from the progress. They're always going to find a way. The night of the play, they might have a health scare. You got to come to the ER now. And there's nothing wrong with them. But you can't be in the play. So I gotta put on my own show. Oh, I think I'm having a heart attack. Bestie, please come to the hospital. I know it's your big night, but I'm dying. Like that kind of energy. This person, this is why your ancestor don't like them. That's why that masculine energy was looking at them like that, because God bless the dead. The thing about spirits, people who don't have 3D bodies like we do, is that they can move in the past, they can be in the present, they can be in the future, because there's no time in the spiritual world. Or there is time, but it's not linear, and it's not in minutes like how we think. It's not in years like how we think. Okay? They can... Whoever this is has probably already seen the outcome of you having this connection with this person, this friend, this lover, whoever they are, family member, whoever they are. They've already seen the outcome. You're the oldest child. They've already seen the outcome. Okay? So they're like, immediately no. And then they're hearing this person talk all boastfully with this arrogance. But you don't have shit and you want my life. Like, that's why this spirit, this is why your dad or whoever the masculine spirit is to you all doesn't like this person. Because they already seen what the outcome is with them. And it's todo basura. Okay? All right. So let's move into the last and final message. And I really liked the cards that came out for this message. It's the labor card. Labor spelled with a U. Very English. I think that's English, right? Like over there, English, not America. But labor. And then we have the 8 of Wands, which is fast moving progress. This is air travel. This is communication, especially electronic, like text messages, emails, stuff like that. And then we have the 10 of Cups, which is your happiness, your happily ever after, getting everything that you want, soulmate energy. So off rip, it's just giving an energy of like your hard work paying off for you. But I am still going to read the beloved dead message to get a little bit more insight. Somebody play the drums. I don't know why I just randomly did that. But it's giving her like a little drum riff. Alphabetical order, they say. I-J-K-L. Girl, what is the alphabet? Okay, here we go. So, labor. Alrighty. Labor is the champion of those working class, the blue-collar worker who toils, gets dirty, lifts, hauls, cleans, chops, cooks, sews, mills, machines, builds, or digs in either skilled or unskilled trade. Perhaps your ancestor descended into the dark, unstable earth to mine coal, or hunched over an anvil forging horseshoes out of iron, or worked in a gray factory trying to stay alert, keeping up, and return home in one piece. This work might have been the expectation of a proud family tradition, or just sealed the fate of those without a choice or other alternative. When it's not validating the profession of a loved one, labor is a message that says reaching your goal will involve long, hard, and possibly joyless work. It can also produce great pride and strength of character. The beloved dead of labor also understands an ancestral agenda of worth being proportionate to the difficulty of the work. You might be experiencing an atavistic attraction to test a personal metal, or jobs that involve harsh conditions, battering hours, grueling tasks, physical and mental exhaustion, minimal pay, danger, or high risk. If this is in alignment with your innate ideals, values, and soul gifts from Hardy, and soul gifts, labor applauds your efforts, tenacity, and accomplishments. You hail from hardy stock, but regardless of your current profession, if you're being crushed by growing resentment, desperation, physical pain, or anger, consider the message of beloved dead of labor. You can heal any unhealthy patterns forged out of stillborn dreams by unlocking the potential of the bloodline. The beloved dead of labor says, explore choices that promote your freedom and growth. All right, so some of y'all working 9 to 5, working hard to make a living. That's Dolly. That's Dolly, right? I don't know. I think that's Dolly. But anyways, some of y'all are working really hard jobs. But what I got when I first seen these three cards together was not that. What I was getting was that your ancestors and their ancestors and all those who came before were accustomed to working hard. Thank you. To working hard. They were accustomed to having to exchange time for money, 911 in the chat. It was just 11:11. But that's the kind of life that they were accustomed to. Remember earlier in this message, I saw the Empress. The Empress at the bottom of the deck. Now that's the energy of abundance, fertility, potential growth, okay? So what I'm getting, just with everything that I'm seeing here, is that while your ancestors may have had to work their ass off, and while they had to exchange time for money, that's not what they want for you, and you have the potential to not have to live that life. When you tap into your innate and ancestral gifts, your potential is, I don't know, I'm getting the word exacerbated. That's usually like in a negative connotation. But maybe they mean it in a way like your potential is ugly, but in a good way. Like if you really tap into your shit, your potential is ugly. Like it's good. All right. So let's pull a few cards and get a few messages. Any ancestors that would like to tap in about this message for my collective, go ahead and tap in now. Use my gifts, use my channel to cooperate, to collaborate, to communicate. Yeah, Ace of Cups. So yeah, I feel like they want something new for you. Some of you all may be intuitives. You may be psychics. You might have the same abilities I have, channeling abilities. Oh, welcome. Thank you. You may have the same or similar abilities. Some of you all, we spoke earlier about some of you all having the ability to astral travel. But some of you all are creative. Some of you all are artists. Some of you all are musicians. Didn't I ask if somebody played the drums earlier? Some of you all are musicians. Some of y'all can sing. I don't know why I'm getting church energy, like tambourine, organ. Some of y'all may sing in the church or used to sing in the church. We're in the church choir. What else we got? Somebody does something with their feet, not like OnlyFans, but you have some type of talent that involves your feet. Maybe I'm seeing like martial arts, like kickboxing, or I'm seeing somebody do something with their feet. Very specific. Someone, come on, you fire. They're showing me someone who is actually disabled. They don't have hands and they're painting with their feet. I don't know if that's resonating with anybody, but if it is, maybe this person will see this message years from now. I don't know. Girl, shut the hell up. Oh, that's so crazy. Um, Dang, you making me lose the channel. That shit was funny though. Okay, come on, spirit. Okay, whoever that's for who can paint with their feet, I hope you don't lose your arms. But whoever this is who can paint with their feet, what I'm getting is a message where like the hardship of the ancestors, they're going back to that message where the ancestors had to work really hard and maybe had to work in conditions that were not ideal, and had to work super hard for little money. And if you are handicapped, if you don't have disabled, I should say, don't have feet, like it's like you have, I mean hands, you have like a different kind of struggle. And so like it's like they understand that y'all struggle is not the same, but they identify that you struggle just the same. And they're saying that in spite of that, like where we had to just work and struggle until we died and just make the best of life, they're saying like you don't have to do that. That your ability is going to take you beyond the struggle. That your ability your ability is going to create a softer life for you. So even though you have this disability, and even though you have had limitations and struggles due to it, your disability is actually what's going to help you elevate, ascend, live a softer life than they did. They didn't have the ability to turn their struggle into triumph, and you will. That's a generational curse that is being broken by you. That's such a nice message. I hope whoever that message was for, they get that. And then I hope they paint me a picture with their feet. Okay, let's keep going. Not in cursive too, girl. I'm sick. Meanwhile, these kids can't even write in cursive with their hands because they're not even learning that in school. But so Ace of Cups. For everybody else who that wasn't for, you all's hard work is about to pay off in a major way. You're going to get everything that you want. Ten of Cups energy. And that's going to bring forth a sense of renewal. A new peace in life. A new level of contentment for you. Tell me more. Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. You're going to have resources. More resources available to you than you currently do. More resources available to you than your ancestors had. But I'm getting that you're creating the resources. It's like, I've been listening to Ifa Abeyo, and one of the messages that she says continuously through her podcast is your gifts will make space for you. And that's what I'm getting right now. Your gifts are making space for you. Your gifts are creating resources with you for you. Your gifts are creating resources for you. I don't have a ringing in my ear, but it's kind of like it's a weird sensation. Maybe somebody needs to listen. Maybe you're doing something else. Maybe you're distracted right now. And you just listening to me in the background and your spirit seems like, no, bitch, listen to what she's saying. Your gifts are going to make space for you. Your gifts are going to create resources for you. Your gifts are going to make a softer life for you. Your abilities are going to make a softer life for you. I'm going to, that gnat, count your motherfucking days. 7 of Wands. But, of course there's a but. You're going to have to learn to enforce some boundaries. Because, of course, when you grow, when you ascend, when your gifts make resources and space for you, people peep that. And then people want that. And then people want to be close to you that ain't wanted to be close to you this whole time. And I'm hearing want access. People want access to you who haven't had access to you this whole time. Tell me a little bit more about that. Yeah, I'm getting nauseous. And I just did a video about this. When people who don't mean you any good or have negative intention or shouldn't be around you or are a danger to you in any way, shape, or form, your spiritual body acknowledges it. It peeps it. So if there's someone who's been coming around or trying to contact you who immediately makes you nervous, makes you dizzy, makes you anxious, makes you sweat, makes you feel uneasy, that's who we're talking about. For some of you all, it's a lover. Ace of Wands, that could be phallic energy. So somebody who wants to have a sexual relationship with you. Not because they find you sexy or attractive, but because they see that you have resources that they can use. They see you as an opportunity because they are an opportunist. They see a door opening for them. Tell me more about that. Kind of in reverse. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands energy. This is a collective reading. If you would like to book a reading, you can put it, you can book on my website, SavyCynthia.com. 10 of Wands. Yeah, whoever this is, they see you as an opportunity. They're going to try to open a door, create an opening for them to access you, and they're going to bring about a lot of burdens from you. Could be a Pisces, hangman energy, or this is somebody who you need to surrender or see from another perspective. Or if this is someone who's trying to make you see them from another perspective. Maybe this is somebody you friend zoned and they're trying to convince you that they should be more to you. Maybe this is somebody who is more to you and you need to start seeing them from another perspective. You might need to start seeing them. Yeah, I think someone's trying to get you to see them as a 9 of Cups, 6 of... Somebody is... If this is a lover that's already in your life, I feel like either a lover or a past lover, somebody who knows you, knows your potential, they are... they might be trying to breadcrumb you or dangle something in your face, but pause, to get you to 7 of Swords. Yeah. I don't know if this is the person from the second message or if this is a separate person. But I feel like you need to change your perspective or the way that you're viewing somebody in your life right now. Because I don't think that they're not what they seem, or they're not who they say they are, or their intentions are not what they say they are. This person makes you nervous. Like, if this is like someone you just started talking to, someone you're interested in romantically, there's something about them that gives you anxiety or makes you nervous. Like, your intuitive, your spiritual body is telling you about them. And you need to start seeing them from a different aspect, a different... This person is going to cause burdens for you, whoever this person is. I'm getting for someone, if this is a man and I'm talking to a female energy or a uterus carrying human, this person is going to try to impregnate you to gain access to your future. I seen 1221 earlier today. I used to see it all the time. Hangman came out. I shuffled it and the hangman came back out. Like, heavy on the energy of seeing them from another perspective and letting them go. Or releasing them. Release them back into the wild. I just heard Aubrey, even though I don't really like him. But like, I heard releasing, like, back to the city. Like, whoever this is for the streets. Back to the city. I'm on. Yeah, whoever this is for the streets. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Sagittarian, Leo, Aries energy, but heavy on the Sagittarius because they really be for the streets. So you might be dealing with Sagittarius. Might be a Pisces. Might be a Gemini, Virgo. Might be any of the water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And I feel like something about them is familiar, or you've dealt with someone similar to this before and healed from it. So there may be some red flags that you're actually able to see in dealing with this person. Let me pull some Island Sign Wellness on this situation. Tell me about this situation. Tell me about this situation. Why they falling in the reverse. Ascending in the reverse. So this person will stagnate you and prevent your ascension. Transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Ooh, I'm also getting that this person will block you from who you're supposed to be with. So if this is a lover, the more that you're developing your gifts and using them to create space for yourself and going up, this person's coming into your life to try to attach to you as you make your way up, but they would just block you and prevent you. So this person is a direct threat to your ascension, and that's why your intuitive body is throwing up red flags, making you anxious, making you nervous about being around them or seeing them or talking to them, making interactions with them uncomfortable because they're not supposed to be around. We got the dragonfly in reverse too. It's about being lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. So they may be preventing your healing. They may be doing very sneaky things with this card being in reverse and being about finding out. There might be a lot of things that they're doing behind your back that you're not aware of. And they may be making your energy very heavy, or they may make it very heavy, which would again prevent you from ascending. Where would you go? How could you flow up if you are anchored down, if you are too heavy? So this person is definitely directly or indirectly preventing you, or at least trying to prevent you from ascending. This is an opportunist. This is someone who sees you as of course, as a meal ticket. And you know what card came out? The girl with the snake. Empath, narcissist, paradigm. Being charmed or used. Enable and boundaries. This person is trying to use you. This is someone, we have the runner at the bottom of the deck. If you've dealt with them before, whenever things get serious or whenever you want a commitment or something like that, this person is out of here. Pew! But now that they see you're growing, now that they're seeing you're getting opportunities, now that they're seeing that you're becoming somebody, they're coming back. Talking about, let's try it again. Talking about, do it to me one more time. Face ass. No. Whoever this person is, they gotta go. Look, right under the runner is the Axe card. That's about breaking up separation, stopping the pattern. This is somebody who's in and out of your life like a revolving door, most likely. Silent treatment and abandonment. You gotta abandon that ass. All right? So let's get a postcard from Spirit. I'm going to pull a couple song oracles, and then I'm going to go because I have to record Spooky Saturday. All right? So I'm hearing you don't even know it. Know it. Throwing that ass for days. Shutting me up. Down. I don't know. Okay, this ain't for everybody. But whoever this last person is, and we don't do any hoe bashing over here. This is a very pro-hoe platform, okay? But whoever this is, one of y'all, whoever's catching this message, maybe a dancer, like an exotic dancer, and I mean a good one. I mean like Magic City. I mean like featured in videos type. Or you're on your way to that. You might be on the next episode of P-Valley. You might be our next favorite character. But I feel like for somebody with that song I just channeled, you might be in an adult industry and you might be getting a lot of traction. And now this person wants to come and attach to you. That's not everybody's message, okay? I know not everybody does that, but that's for somebody. I'm seeing like somebody is a pole monster, like be killing it on the pole. All right. So your postcard from Spirit says, Dear you, do you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything for everyone, or you might have no value? Maybe you think you need to control everything, or else nothing will get done, be healed, be completed, etc. You may think you need to conform to what others expect of you, or choose a course of action to manipulate an outcome. We don't think that would be a good choice. How about this? Even if it makes you temporarily uncomfortable, do something different. Set a boundary. Delegate responsibility to another. Ask for your needs to be met. And when faced with an impossible situation or a sticky and messed relationship, repeat this mantra. I didn't cause it. I can't control it. And it's not my job to cure it. And then carry on. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part is everything just seems to work out beautifully and honestly in the end. Love you so much. Okay, so I'm going to get 3 song messages. 1 for each pile. 1 for each sign. Not sign. 1 for each message from the ancestors. Okay. Ancestors, whatever ancestors would like to work through me and pull one of these cards for my collective. I need 3 cards. Do the one that resonates the most. All right, so these song oracles are songs that I have channeled, and some of them even come from some of you. So if you have a song that you would like to see in this deck, let me know in the comments, boo. All right. What is the first song message for my collective here? Okay. The first one, I'm getting it in a couple of different ways, is got a beach house I could sell you in Idaho. Thinking About You by Frank Ocean. So on the one hand, I'm getting that there's a very specific ancestor who is obviously thinking about you. Okay, I said the ancestors could pull these. So somebody, somebody's ancestor wants them to know that they are thinking about them. And with the beach house I could sell you in Idaho, what I'm getting is that this is a masculine energy, but this is an energy who was a jokester kind of energy. Very specifically told terrible jokes. Like the kind of jokes that are like womp womp, like why did you say that? Kind of jokes, like aha, fake laugh kind of jokes. Um, a very clever person, a very clever with words type of person. um, I'm seeing a long, lanky Caucasian gentleman with dark hair. It's parted and like kind of swooped. Um, Moderately handsome. Suspenders, pants, and suspenders. Dress shirt. I don't know who the ancestor that is, but that's who I'm seeing. Um, and this guy is funny. All right. What's the next message? Runaway. Runaway by Kanye West. Let's have a toast for the D-bags. Let's have a toast for the A-hoes. Let's have a toast to the scumbags. Every one of them that I know. Let's have a toast for the jerk-offs that'll never take work off. I got a plan. Run away fast as you can. Cause I always find something wrong. Why is that song? Maybe someone's ancestor. Oh no. Okay. Not the happiest message. Somebody's ancestor, another masculine energy. I'm seeing them as a more heavy set gentleman. But they might have had a mean streak. And I feel like maybe you ran away, or if this is like a grandparent, maybe your parent ran away from them at some point in their life. Either like ran away from home or separated from this energy. I'm getting somebody's like father or grandfather. Whoever this person is somebody's father or grandfather. But it's because this person had like a mean streak or was just like a really hard man. And I'm getting like this kind of sad energy because I feel like he feels bad because he feels like he was misunderstood. He feels like he was so tough, he was so hard out of love, out of protection, and he may not have communicated that the best way, and he may not have come off in the best way. And now there's like this regret that he feels because he feels like he missed out on certain things due to separation. I'm hearing uninvited trauma. Being in relation to him caused uninvited trauma or unintended trauma. He didn't mean for anyone's life to be harder. He was just severely protective is what the exact words, severely protective. He's crying. And I mean like ugly crying. Very, very deep regret. Like, oh God. He would have did it differently if he knew that the outcome would be a separation. I don't think that he got to see whoever he's trying to reach before he died. Like, when he died, they were not around. The one person that he wanted to see. I feel like maybe other people came to his side, but the one person he was looking for did not. And if he would have known that would have been the outcome, he wouldn't have been so hard. He never wanted the separation. He made, in life, leading up to his death, his ego prevented him from reaching out. He has a very deep voice. I don't want to sound rude, but the crying is like blubbering. I'm just trying to describe it to where it makes sense. Hey boo, where you been? Is this your people, Kiana? That's crazy. Well, he didn't want it to be like that. That's so sad. I need to get out of this energy because that is so sad. But what I will say is that it's never too late to build a relationship with our dead. And especially if you have someone like him who is truly remorseful and still wants that relationship. You can always make amends. You can always venerate and uplift them, and you all can still have the relationship. They can still work things out for you on this side of things. Damn. Well, I hope y'all work that out. Because what I feel is very true remorse. Okay. Shake that off. Thank you, sir. What's the last song? So I could go and regroup before I do this other video. Okay. What's the last song? Which ancestor would like to come forth with a song for my collective? Just a friend, Mario. All right. So I don't know if this is someone who is past and they passed in the friend zone, or if this is an ancestor saying that someone you are, maybe you're disregarding someone that they feel you should be with, but you say they're just a friend. What is this? Okay, what I'm getting is like nothing, like a blind spot, it's just like quiet. But what I'm getting from that, like, there's someone in your life that you have like a blind spot to. Like, you don't, it's giving somebody in the friend zone, like, that you don't see as anything other than, or you don't, like, you have a blind spot to them. You've put them in some type of category, or, and I don't get that it's like they tried to shoot their shot at you and you were like, ill no, friend. I get it more of like a neutral kind of feeling. Like, maybe you never even thought of them that way, or never even thought that they thought of you that way. They're just somebody that you like fuck with. Like, but I feel like there's potential there. And I feel like there's an ancestor who sees the potential there and who wants you to explore that. I feel like I feel like this ancestor has been dropping hints about this person, or urging you in that direction, or maybe have had you think about this person and then like you dismissed it and just continued on living your life and like never thought about it again. Like, if the thought of them in any other capacity than what they currently show up in your life as ever like comes across your mind, it's like fleeting. Both of my ears there's this weird sensation in both of my ears. I feel like they're trying to tell you to like listen. Like, they might be giving you messages through songs, messages through TV, messages through readings, messages. Like, I feel like they keep on talking to you about this person and you keep on missing the message. You just keep not getting it. And you just keep on saying they're just a friend. Tell me this just a friend message. Tell me more about this just a friend message. You keep on saying they're just a friend. I'm getting like, it's like right in your face. It's like right in your face. The Seven of Pentacles energy, like, typically this is about reaping what you sow, like wondering if the effort is worth the reward type energy. But the way that I'm viewing this right now is like he's looking at the crops like he don't even see them. Like, like, it's giving like dummy and it like he's looking at the crops like he don't even see them. Taurus energy, earth sign energy. One of the messages on the bottom of that card is remembering. This might be a past life connection and they're trying to make you remember that this person is a soulmate to you. Like, remember, y'all were married before. Remember, y'all had a kingdom together. Do you remember? Look, Ace of Pentacles. Whoever this person is, Ace of Pentacles energy is a new stable beginning, new opportunity for stability. If y'all have had a hard time dating, this person has the potential like to have like longevity and stability and just good shit. The Three of Cups in reverse. What I'm getting with this is usually like frenemies and stuff like that, rejection, betrayal. Maybe they feel rejected by you. Y'all be going out and stuff, or I feel like it's right in your face. This person makes passes at you all the time. This person might flirt with you and you be like, boy, please. Yeah, so, and like moving on with your stuff. Y'all better start paying attention to these motherfuckers in the friend zone. Because I feel like y'all are overlooking your soulmate, and this person, oh, I feel like this person might say something to you soon. This person is manifesting you. And I think that's why your ancestors are here trying to urge you towards them, because they see them, like they see them manifesting you. This person be up at night thinking about you, stressed out, trying to figure out how they're going to come towards you. They feel like they're better for you than the other people that they've seen you with, or the people that you cry about, or the people that you talk about. They want to work together with you. Three of Pentacles. They feel like y'all have common goals, common interests. Y'all have the same vision for the future, and they want success and victory with you. There's going to be some type of breakthrough or some type of communication. They've been manifesting you so hard. They've been manifesting you so hard. Oh, they even dream about you. Four of Swords. Y'all better give that person a chance, because I feel like that might be your person and you completely overlooking and missing it. That's the ghetto. What's wrong with this person? Ain't they cute? Y'all don't think they cute a little bit? Y'all don't think they're a little bit sexy? Kind of? A little bit? Um, yeah. But that's the messages, y'all. Thank you, ancestors, who have joined us here tonight. I love that y'all resonated with those messages. Nothing wrong? Then pull up. Pull up on them. Pull up on them. Kiana, why you not? You better spin the block. You better go see what your daughter daddy's talking about. Is he nice? He better be nice. But yeah. Or are you saying it's your daughter's dad that's missing out on shit? Did he die? That's sad. But yeah. You're welcome, Bookie. But yeah, that's the messages, y'all. If y'all don't have nothing to do and y'all want to watch something scary a little bit, I mean, I'm not super scary, but I got 2 episodes of Spooky Saturdays with Savvy Sentient here on the channel. One of them is my cemetery story and what I encountered in the cemetery. And the other one is the story that inspired Chucky. Because y'all know that's a true story, right? Yeah. So go check out my Spooky Saturdays. It is in a playlist, and it's going to continue to be in a playlist as I make more throughout the weeks. So there will be a playlist of scary stories from yours truly. Okay? He keeps popping up in your thoughts because he's manifesting you. But yeah. If y'all would like to book personal readings, y'all can book at SavvyCTN.com. Y'all can also consider becoming channel members or patrons on the 3rd tier. You'll get monthly readings. Every month I will pull cards for you. You can ask me a question. You'll get it between the 1st and the 5th of the month. Otherwise, y'all can book on the website. I'm about to start a tarot school. If y'all would like to learn tarot, that's going to be available to my channel members and my patrons as well. What else? Yeah, if y'all got a scary story or a spooky event, thank you, Ronnie. If you have a spooky event that you want to have dissected here on the channel, you can send, not Brown Skin Hennessy, you can send your story to my email at savvysentient@gmail.com. And we will dissect it here on the channel. I will give you my expert opinion as a medium about what I think is going on in your situation. All right, so that's all I got for y'all. You're very welcome. I wish you all love and light. Now go get right, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.